Hey guys, this is Poolin Ryusian, and today we're going to go find the specialty trees that are used to upgrade our axes and our picks. Now the first thing here, as you can see, we have our pick. This just requires regular heartwood. The next one up requires palm heart, the petrified, the ancient heartwood, and the last one is the frosted heartwood. And for the first one, we need to go to the jungle, which we are. I'm ever at the overhang. It's the easiest jungle to farm it at. We're just going to go in here, and a lot of the times we can find them right off. Now here's one right here. Now this is the palm heart. You can tell it's a skinnier tree. The thicker palm trees, like the ones over here, they're not going to give it to you. You have to find these long skinny ones over here. So we'll go and harvest this. Now you can see here we get the plain wood, and finally there's our palm heart. It's going to take a lot of these guys and to upgrade our items, so we're going to find a lot over here as well. Look at that. Somebody's building a ginormous thingy-mabob, but it looks pretty neat. But it's getting in our way for our harvesting. Let's just skip over this. Let's see. And there's another one. You can tell they're not always straight. Sometimes they're curved like that. We'll head over here. Pick that. And there we have it. That's the palm heart. And also, while you're farming those, you're going to want to farm a couple of the regular trees so you can get the heartwoods, because when we infuse these, we have to infuse these with the heartwoods and the specialty palm heart we just collected there to create our wood. There we go. Let's just go back over there to the portal spire. And you can see here, they're all over the place in this one. It's not a hard time finding them at all. Let's go back here. Now over in my home island on Barrier, I have two types of wood, so that's where we'll be going last. The next one we'll be collecting is a tier 2. It's in the desert. Let's go here. We'll find one that sounds kind of like the desert. Cliff, no, Coral Cove. The Dune. The Dune is a good one to collect this at. I've gone here a lot. Now we'll go with that and teleport on over. Sometimes it takes a while to load. It depends on the island, and it depends on how many people have placed creations in there, because sometimes it can load for quite a while because there's so much in-game content. Now here we are. Right there, you can tell even these trees are different. Now these trees give you a different type of wood as well. And this is used when you're building homes and stuff like that, or different in-game things, like in your own personal claim. Different kinds of woods give different patterns, different colors. So you can see this is a striped wood that it gives me. We need to look for this one. This one's a little harder to find. This specialty tree in the woods. It's called the Gnarl Not. There's one. We're lucky and found one close. And you can see this is the different shape altogether than the other one. You know, just all kind of spread out and funky looking. So it does stand out in there. The palm tree can be kind of hidden, but there's a lot of them. And then we have the Gnarl Not. And this one gives you 2. So that's a lot faster to farm than the other ones. And here we go. There's even some more here. So we got lucky. Now they also added, I don't know if it's just in the caves or not, but they added chests. I found a few chests laying around, and that has just random minerals and stuff. I even got a golden pillow for, my goodness, whatever I can use that for, you know. Could make a little bed or stick it on something, or I don't know. Anyway, so we're done here. That's what we needed from this area, and then I'll take you to barrier, and that has 2 types. So overhang was the first one, the easiest to find the palm hearts. The second was the dune, and now barrier has 2 types you can harvest, making it an ideal choice to go to. A lot of these places do, but they're a little more spread out. But barrier, the 2 types are pretty close together. And after we collect it, I'll show you what we can do with them exactly, and how to build them and all that. And here we are. First, I'll show you where to farm the 3rd tier item. That one's probably, out of all of them, the easiest to farm because it is a ginormous tree that you can harvest it from. It stands apart from the other ones because of the sheer size of it. So let's see where we are on our map. We just need to get out to the ice. So let's go straight ahead here. Once we get out of the ice, then we'll find the giant tree. Also, feel free to leave any comments or suggestions, anything you need help with. I'll can make a little video or shoot you a message and tell you how to do it. That way we can all build landmark together. That's what I really like about that, is going and seeing everybody's creations. One of these days I'd like to put together some of my top 5 favorite creations I've seen. They're pretty neat. Some of these people spend a lot of time and they're really detailed. Alright, right here it is. You can tell it kind of looks like it has a face, and this is the tier 3, the easiest one to farm, because you can just click it and you get about 3 of the ancient root stocks, which is the 3rd tier. Now once we're done here, we'll go over, turn around right back to there, and you see right there, right in the tundra zone, is our 4th tier. And we can farm that. And this one gives 2 as well. So the palm heart's kind of the hardest to farm. You don't use it that much though. It only gives you 1, so you don't have to farm it that much after that. So this one's a splendid splinter. And these are just over here. You can tell they're straight up and then they kind of branch out at the top. But if there's a few bigger ones of these, like the thicker stock like that, but they don't give you it. It has to be these small ones that stand upright, like so. As you can see, they're everywhere. So that works out for us. Let's see, back to the spire there. Let's just get one of our crystals and head right back. Man, with this load time, it might have been faster walking. Ah, here we are. So, this is what we do with these. We go over here to the alchemy station. Scroll down, infused heartwoods, and this is how you craft. You just click on here, wild heartwood, craft. And then, so on and so forth. You can select the different types, craft 3 of them, why not? Now, the only one I have not been able to find is this mossy heartwood. I'm not quite sure what it does. It's a tier 6 infused heartwood, the serpentine resin. I don't know where that is. I can't find it. So, and it seems to play no role yet. So I'm just guessing they're still working on that part. Infused plants here. They're just all over the place. This one here, you can find it in jungle caverns. It'll tell you a little bit. So in the caves, in the jungle, like in the overhang, you go into the cave there, you'll find a night bloom for yourself. This one here is found in crystal caverns. And then, and you click over here and it tells you where you can find all these. And a lot of the times, they're not just these plants in the caves I found multiple forms of these plants in the caves as well, so. And then we can go over here to the Tinker's Workshop, and for the crafting stations, let's see, the Tech Forge, Alchemy. See here, they start using wood. There's a heartwood. This one uses palm hearts and petrified heartwood. So they're not only for your axes and picks and everything, they're also for building these different stations here. And a lot of them require the splintered wood for the more advanced ones. Masterwork Sifter is also the splintered wood, and that's what they're used for. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, any suggestions, comments, anything you need help with, just shoot a message in there, leave me a comment. Thanks.